channel. It's me, Joy Presley. Now before we start the video, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. That would be greatly appreciated. So as you guys can see, I'm wearing my military Army OCPs because this is an Army video, and as you guys can see by the title, this is called How Much Money Do You Make in the US Army? Now, this is the big golden question that I get all the time, so I'm here to answer it, and let's just get started. So first things first, when it comes down to the money, the dinero, when it comes down to those dollar signs, you're probably wondering, how much money do you make in the Army? Is it worth it? Well, I'm gonna tell you. So the first thing that we're gonna talk about is rank. So in the Army, it's almost like a big giant pyramid. It always goes by rank. So the lower you are, the less money you're gonna make, and the higher you are, the more money you're gonna make. So in the Army or in the military in general, it goes by rank. So it goes from lowest to highest. And in this video, we're gonna be talking about just the Army. Now, I don't know how much the Marines make, so on and so forth. So we're just gonna talk about the Army. So yes, the first thing is rank. So the lowest rank is a private, and the highest rank is pretty much like the sergeant major of the Army, and he makes the most money out of everybody. And then there's some ranks in between, like specialist, private first class. We're gonna talk about all that in this video. So that is the first thing, is rank. Number two is, it determines how much money you make if you're in the Army for a long time. It always depends on the years that you're in the Army. So, the more years you put in, the more money you're gonna make. The least years you put in, you're not gonna make as much. And most people like to stay in the Army for at least 20 plus years. Some people are different. Some people are not gonna stay for that long. But yes, it does depend on how many years and work experience you put in. So that is number two. Number three is, do you get paid in basic training? And the question is, yes, they have to pay you in basic training. So everybody in basic training will get a check each month, usually around $800. Now it can really range from different places, but it's usually at least $800. So yes, you do get paid in basic training. Number four is, when do you get paid in the Army in general? So for me, I get paid every 2 weeks. So every 2 weeks you will get a check, and the check is sent right to your bank account. You can take out money, but it's sent right to your bank, and you can make it so that you have some money going to a savings, some money going to a checkings. It's really easy in the Army. They set all of that up for you. You have to speak to like a bank consultant and discuss, how you want your money to be distributed. So yes, you do get paid every 2 weeks. The next thing we're gonna talk about is, how much do privates make? So a private, I'm gonna insert a picture of the rank. It kind of looks like an arrow sign a little bit, just without that long stem. But a private is basically what you start out as in general. Now, if you have more education, you might be a officer or something like that, but generally the lowest one is a private. That's simply what it's called. And privates usually make around $800. Now, like I said, it could really depend, but privates usually make around $800 a month. It could be $813, $820 a month, $830 a month, but it's usually in the 800 range. The next thing we're gonna talk about is, how much do sergeants make? So sergeant is a rank up from a specialist. So sergeants get a lot of respect. They're not the highest rank, but they are like your leader. They're almost like your teacher, So in basic training, there's sergeants in AIT, there's sergeants when you deploy. So sergeants can make anywhere between $3,000 to $4,000. Like I said, it does range, but that is just the general amount that they make, $3,000 to $4,000. So let's just do a recap. So a private makes $800, right? And then a sergeant will make anywhere between $3,000 and $4,000. So as you guys can see, there is a pretty big difference between that. And like I said, it all goes down to rank. So privates are the lowest, sergeants are, slightly the highest one. They're not like the sergeant major of the Army, but they do get paid a lot more money than obviously a private or a private first class. Now, I am a private first class, as you guys can see. It kind of looks like a Hershey Kiss rank, and pretty much I make $900 a month. Now, that sounds pretty low, but like I said, I am a rank up from a private. So obviously, it's not gonna be as much money as a sergeant or anything like that, or a lieutenant, But you know, $900 is not that bad each month, especially if you save your money. And that is my next point. So in the Army, you want to make sure that you're saving your money. Even if you're in the Marines, the Navy, you want to make sure that you're saving your money, because money does not grow on trees, and you need to work hard and grind if you really want to save your money. You know, stop going to restaurants, stop going to the bars and the clubs. Just save your money and you will be so happy, guys. I will have a whole separate video if you'd like to see how to balance out your money. I do struggle with saving money, but now that I'm a little bit, you know, I'm kind of like maturing in my career. So I used to like want to spend all this money on food. You know, I will have a whole separate video on that, but you do want to make sure that you're saving money. Money is everything. It's not everything, but you need money to survive. And you know, money makes the world go round. So you need to make sure that you're saving your money. It's, you know, you shouldn't have a love for money, but it's something that you definitely want to save and start thinking about. And then the next thing we're going to talk about is what happens if you have kids? Do you get paid? So yes, in the Army, if you have kids, you do get something called BAH. And BAH stands for Basic Housing Allowance. So when you're in the Army, if they come over to your deployment area, the Army will give you BAH, meaning that they'll pay you, you know, if you have your kids with you. And even if you have kids back in the States, let's just say you can't bring them to your next deployment area, they will still pay you. It's called, I can't think of it right now, but it's basically when you guys are, separation pay. It's called separation pay, and it's pay for when you guys are separated and when you guys, you know, can't be with each other. They do give you separation pay. And that all depends on pay grade, location, dependents. So dependents basically means people that come with you on deployments, whether it's a wife, husband, whatever it is, mom, dad. Dependents are people that are usually with you when you come different places. So yeah, guys, that pretty much just wraps up the whole video. I did not want to make this too long, but that is basically, you know, how the whole money thing works in the Army. It all depends on rank. It depends on work experience. It depends on if you have dependents, BAH, kids, all that good stuff. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Save that money and have a great day. Bye, guys.